Yeah.
Grandpa, what was your schooling and what was your favorite subject?
I went to college in New Britain.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, the schooling was good. And my favorite subject was all the subjects because I liked school. I liked it. Now move on.
What type of career did you have?
Automotive. Automobiles.
Okay.
And money. Listen, auto body was something that I picked up because my brother was working with this fellow that had a garage.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like 12 or 14 years old, and he told me to come to work with him.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't paying me much, but he told me to come to work. So I went to work with him, and he was a mechanic and a body man. But I liked the body work more than I did the mechanical work because it was too greasy. So that's how I got into body work. Mm-hmm. And I was doing body work all my life. And I quit school in the 12th grade with all A's to be a body man because school wasn't offering me nothing. And back then, high school diploma was a high school diploma, but it didn't mean nothing to me. So I started doing body work, and I did it for 50 years. The body work was a means to my future. And so by doing body work, I worked in different places with my brother Richie and Al Mason. That was a white man that owned the business. And so it was very ironic because he was into mechanical work, but he also knew how to do body work. But the mechanical work that he done was, back then, they had automatic transmissions, and when automatic transmissions just came out, my brother Richie was good at it, so he wanted to have my brother Richie open up a transmission shop. And the name of the shop, and it's so ironic because as years went by, they had a place that did transmission called Amco. And that was what my brother Richie's partner was, Al Mason Company. So that was Al Mason Company, which was AMCO, AMCO. And so that was the beginning of that and the end of that. They never did it. But I kept on doing body work. And I went from one place to the other until I decided to open my own place. But I opened it with my brother Richie and my brother-in-law Brady. But I was a young boy and they was old. And they needed a lot of money, but I didn't need a lot of money. So I found myself working for them for nothing because they was getting paid every week and I wasn't getting paid till I got tired. And I said, bump this. I ain't doing this no more. And so then I said, well, I'll go into business again. So I went in business with my brother-in-law, Bradford Howard, who married my sister Priscilla, and we did good. And then Brady moved on because he was in insurance business and all kind of stuff, and so I kept the body shop. And I had a body shop on Main Street. That was my first body shop on Main Street across from Elmer Street. And I had 1, 2, 3 people working for me, and I did good. Because I had a lot of white customers, more so than black customers. And it worked out nice. So, and I guess I was the youngest business owner in Hartford, in North End Hartford. I had my own shop named North End Auto Service. And I still got a card somewhere in there, which I'm going to give you to take so you can put it on your thing. North End Auto Service.
That's awesome.
You know, and I also got a paper where I had my first auto body shop inspection in 1954. And in 1954, I was the only black that had used car license in Connecticut. 1954. That's a long time ago. Hello? It was a very interesting life. Okay? Huh?
What lessons did you learn at the auto body shop?
I learned how to run business. I learned how to make money. I learned how to take care of money. I learned how to make estimates. I learned how to talk to insurance companies, insurance adjusters, and I learned the whole 9 yards. And I ain't stopped learning. But in learning, I also was teaching, because everybody around me had to know what I know. Not quite as much as I know, but they had to know what I know. And so it worked out good. And as a young man, I felt privileged, you know, because I was doing it at such a young age. And everybody told me, "You're too young to run a business. You can't run no business." But I run it with an iron fist, because I was bad. Not bad, but, you know, I didn't take no mess. Now, what else you want to know?